Rosie, come here, baby. Don't run or you will fall. Come here. A young 20s lady is running behind a small girl in a playground of orphanage. Many small kids are playing and running here and there. Suddenly, Rosie runs out of the main gate and running on the main road. Vian, shocked seeing her in danger, suddenly she saw a car coming towards Rosie. Her eyes widen and she hurriedly runs to catch Rosie before she get injured. Rosie got terrified seeing a big car coming towards her. She falls on the ground. She covers her face with her hands while crying loudly. The car stops before hitting her. Before Vian comes towards Rosie, a man hurriedly comes out of the car. The man bends to Rosie level, making his effort to make her calm, but she is crying continuously. Vian comes towards them and she instantly hugs Rosie while kissing on her head. The man is watching them while a small smile crept on his face. Man, I'm sorry, the child suddenly comes in front of my car. Did you got hurt anywhere, child? Rosie hugs Vian tighter while looking at the man with teary eyes. Rosie shakes her head in no. The man sigh. It's okay, it's not your fault, sir. She suddenly comes out of the main gate. She's a kid, so she don't know that there's danger on the main road. Thank you very much for saving her. His gaze goes on the young lady from the child. His whole body becomes freeze, looking her beauty. He lost in her ocean deep's eyes, her honey-filled voice giving immense pleasure to him. Yeah, yeah, our main lead fall harder. She bows to him and went while he is looking her like a statue. His bodyguards come from behind him and calling him, but he is just looking her and smiling like crazy. He comes out of his fantasy when his guards say loudly. He corrects his posture while wearing a cold and serious look. They, in serious tone, I want every detail of this girl. I want her. His guards bow and went while he is looking at Vian, who is walking towards orphanage with Rosie. Devil smirks crept on his face. After some days, Vian is playing with kids. When she sees that Rosie is talking with an unknown man, she comes towards them. Rosie, Oni, see Taehyung Oppa comes. He brings chocolates and candies for me. He's the best uncle. Vian recognized him. A big smile crept on Tae's face. Vian bowed to him. Oh, Vian, don't be formal. Vian, huh? How do you know my name? Rosie told me, she also told me that you often comes here and takes care of children. She told me that you are the sweetest girl here. Blush forms on Vian's cheek. Rosie runs to play with her friends. Taeyong and Vian sit on a bench watching children playing. When I meet you both last time, my guard told me that there's an orphanage, so I come here to do some charity, also meet children. That's so sweet of you. Thank you for your charity. These children have nobody in their life. This orphanage is their home. Do you work here? No, I come here often cause this orphanage was founded by my dad. He's no more, so now I'm taking off this place. I'm so sorry for your dad. They both sat there for a long time talking about each other, getting know each other closely, looking like Taeyong fall first, but she will gonna fall harder. Now Taeyong comes often to come orphanage in the excuse of meeting children. His gaze is always on Vian. His heartbeats always run faster than marathon while looking at her. He assembles his guards at the main gate of the orphanage. He makes her stops by grabbing her wrist. She looks at him, his cheeks becomes red and shy. He instantly freed her wrist. Vian, if you don't mind, will you go with me to have some ice cream? We will buy them for children also. She laughs, looking at his shy figure. When she first saw him, his mafia aura makes her awe and surprise, but after knowing him better, she gets to know that he's the shyest man. Love flower also blooms in her heart, but she's scared that what if he rejects her? She knew that he is a mafia. Okay, we can go, but to my favorite ice cream parlor. He nodded happily. Of course, we can go anywhere you want. They both laughed and went. After some days, Taeyong comes with a lady to meet children. Vian becomes sad, looking a lady clinging on Taeyong's arm. She tried her best to avoid them, but Rosie grabs her shirt, making her stop in front of them. She smiled awkwardly. Ryan, where are you? I was searching for you for a long time. Meet my sister Chimmy. Ryan looks at the smiling figure beside Theong, a deep and happy sigh left on her body. She smiled brightly and handshake with Chimmy. Oh, sister, I'm sorry, Taeyong. I was busy today. Nice to meet you, Chimmy. I'm glad seeing you. Rosie pulled Taeyong's shirt corner and drags him to play with her, leaving Chimmy and me alone. She smiles brightly. Chimmy puts her hand around Vine's shoulder like they are friends from childhood, and she drags her to talk with her while Vine is watching her in astonishment, but she smiles in response. I don't want any formalities, Vayan. My brother told me everything about you. You know what? He always talk about you. To be honest, he is really attracted towards you. Not gonna lie. I'm telling you, he has the biggest soft corner for you. And I also see the jealousy in your eyes when I was clenching on his arm. I couldn't understand properly what you are saying. Tumbo, he's in love with you. Can't you see his care, love, and happiness for you? I'm saying my brother is the biggest cold ass mafia, but while looking at you, he melts like he's on heating pan. Also, I see happiness sparkling in your eyes when he said that I am his sister. So, will you confess him or I force him? No, 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 please don't do anything. First, I want to know him better. Also, there's no proof that he has feeling for me. So, we can wait. Chimmy, you both are dumbos. If I were in your place, I instantly kiss him after listening that he has feeling for me. When eyes widen, listening, pervert talks from her mouth. Before she says anything, Taeyong called Chimmy to go. They both hug each other. Chimmy whispers in her ears to take a step. Vine's cheeks blush. A bright smile forms on Vian's face. She is watching Theong walking out of the orphanage with sister. He turns around and bye to her, red color flushed on her cheeks. Do really this mafia melts for me? I'm so happy. I love you, Theong. After some days, it's 12:30 a.m. Vian's phone buzzed. She picks a call while in half sleep. She was rubbing her eyes when she suddenly screams, "What? How? She was all good in morning. How Rosie got high fever now? Okay, okay, I'm coming. Don't worry." It's raining outside, so she hurriedly gets ready, taking medicine box with her and run out of the home with umbrella. She was running hurriedly on dark street. She couldn't see anything clear because of dark and also rain. She slips and falls on ground. Her knees got injured, but she doesn't give attention to it. Suddenly, someone snatched her umbrella and threw it in one corner harshly. Who the hell? A drunk old man grabs her wrist and pushed her harshly. She got terrified by his appearance. That man pulled her by grabbing her hair. She screamed in pain. She punched him on his stomach for self-defense. He fall on the ground, but before she run from there, he grabs her arm and slaps her tightly, making a deep red mark on her cheek. Tears start forming in her eyes, but she still tries to her best to fight back and defend her. Her gaze falls on a rod lying in one corner. She tried to grab it, but he again pulls her with her hairs and start ripping her clothes. They both freezed on their place when gunshot noise echoes in whole dark street. The old man frees Vian from his grip and start moving behind when the unknown man comes towards them while pointing the gun towards an old man. He got terrified and start trying to run from there, but he grabs his collar. Theong, do you really think that I will spare you after you try to rape an innocent lady? I will give you that much torture that you will gonna beg for your death. You will get hell on earth before your death. Some guards comes from behind and grab that old man and take him with them. The old man shouts, screams for his life, but nobody hears him. Meanwhile, Vine is trembling in one corner. Theong, are you? I recognized your voice. Being in dark, they couldn't see each other clearly, but he turns towards her after hearing his name in her low voice. Why are you the lady? Why are you here? He hurriedly comes towards her and grabs her shoulder. She moves backward, being afraid of any kind of touch right now. He pulls pulls off his blazer and covers her with it. She instantly hugs him tightly, crying hardly in his embrace. He was about to hug her back, but stops, thinking that she right now wants his embrace, not touch. They both stand there for a long minute. His guards are standing behind him. He signals them to leave them alone. He is patting her head, trying his best to make her calm down. She suddenly pulls off. Ryan, Rosie. Rosie is in high fever. She needs me. I have to go to her. He grabs her hand and makes her sit in the car. I will take you anywhere you want, but please don't go alone like this again. I'm totally afraid of losing you. I was hella terrified when I see you there. Please never go away from me. She sees worriedness shining in his eyes. She hugs him again and they both went to orphanage. I will never leave you, Theon. She treats Rosie, gives her medicine while Taeyong is watching her, taking care of Rosie like her own child. A small smile crept on his face. She completed her treating and made Rosie sleep. She grabs Taeyong's wrist and take him outside. Taeyong, I wanna talk to you. Or on your home, can we? Sure, but are you okay? Means do you need something? She tiptoes, attach her lips to his lips. She closes her eyes. His eyes widen. He freezes on his place. His whole body numbs. She's slightly slipping her lips on his lips, grabbing his collar, pulling him closer. He doesn't kiss her back because his body loses its nervous system. He is just watching her. After a few minutes, when he didn't kiss her back, she pulls away, looking at him. Idiot, I want you right now and forever. Your sister told me that you liked me. Also, you got chance to kiss me, but no, you are the dumbest mafia who didn't kiss back. I'm the biggest fool who fall in love with you. She was just scolding him, but he cuts her in between by kissing her passionately. Her eyes widen, but she melts in his kiss. After some beautiful minutes, they both pull away. I will gonna sue Jimmy for telling my secret to you that I like you. No, I love you. And yes, I love you. Thank you for watching.